So, how to buy in this falling market? That is a topic which we are going to touch today. Lot many questions I have received. Know what to buy in this falling market and what should be our strategy and which sector and stocks to look out. Now, let us talk that in detail, guys. You know the market has fallen almost. Currently, it is today was almost 100 points of Nifty. It is 24,850 something Nifty is there, which reached to almost 26,250. After that, there was a no, you can say from last 2 weeks it is falling, it is not bouncing back. Some of the reason I'll talk about first, and then we'll talk about now what should be your strategy. The first of all reason, that initially started like a geopolitical crisis between Iran and Israel, and that was one of the factor where market was taking note of that because the oil prices started going up. But that Iran again no actually bombarded Israel, and that is where no everything was on a, you can say, in the shaky period. Then again, another big factor came almost 10 days back was the China stimulus package. China announced a big stimulus package, and we have made so many videos on that. And now, from last this month only, total, if I have not included today, whatever FI is selling is there, but currently till 17th October, it is almost 75,000 crore rupees, which is one of the highest selling by FII in any month in Indian stock market. Even when we talk about March 2020, during COVID crisis, the highest selling was done of almost 60,000 crore rupees. Today it was seven. Now today already reached 75,000, more than that. Okay, तो आप समझ सकते हो by the month, and I don't know what type of figure it will be if they continue with this type of selling pressure. But yes, they are moving towards China, and that is why they are selling left, right, center. Yesterday, 7,000 crore rupees of selling was there. So what? And against that, yes, DI is compensating by buying almost 68,000 crore rupees. So in a way, there is a balance on that part. DI is like an our angel. No, every time this retail investor through their mutual fund money or direct buying, like you guys are buying, and that is why the market is quite stable. Otherwise, ये market तो easily it would have been gone below 24,000 level by far now. Okay, एक week पहले निकल गया होता. The way the FI selling is there. And the third, and you can say the major reason now you can talk about from last 2 3 days is nothing, our quarterly result. Quarterly result is not coming great. When we talk about TCS, not so great result. Infosys, Wipro was okay. Infosys gone up a lot in last few weeks, and the result was not as per their expectation, as per the investor expectation, analyst expectation, and that's why today you have seen the fall in Infosys also. Another big reason was Bajaj Auto, 11% down. Guys, I have made all these videos on Wipro, Bajaj, then Auto and all that. No, today only I released. You can go and check it out. Bajaj Auto I released yesterday. We are daily posting the quarterly videos or the result review, so that you can take get a better understand, you can take a decision of buying or selling also through that. So do check out all that videos. But Bajaj Auto was one of a trigger point, because yesterday there was a very very brutal selling. Bajaj Auto telling that, CMD telling, Rajiv Bajaj is saying that okay, the festival season is not coming good, they are not having that type of sales. It used to be 3 to 4% normally, that they are getting 1 to 2% only sales happening, and that literally broken the mood of Indian stock market. Even another figure came was Nestle. Nestle, it's a evergreen stock, FMCG. Nestle के figures normally खराब नहीं आते, but that also gone completely wrong. Means not a volume, there was no volume growth and all that, and as a result that also create a problem. And over and above, Havels came with the result that also was disappointing. So all these things started creating a no one type of trigger, that was now the first time it has happened, what you can say, in last 2 3 years, that we are asking about the fundamental question whether we are gone up a lot or what. And that is why this you can say quarterly result is somewhat different than what it used to be earlier. And believe me, next 10 15 days everything will be depending on what type of results are coming. Still lot many big results are going to come. Even Reliance came with the result, was okay only, not so great. But let's see next 2 3 weeks how the results are coming. But in a way now it has become like no little bit of you can, the fog has already gone out. Now it is like a stock selection process, guys. And that is what I want to tell you now, what to do with the buying strategy, guys. You have to go stock selection. And again, please be careful on checking, and if there is an overvalued or some of the mega trend stock like you can say defense, railway, PSU, renewables, this stock already corrected from the top by 30 to 40%. Now running behind that stock will not help you guys, because we don't know, at every level there will be a selling pressure, because many people are stuck. If you are a long term, you don't have to worry about it. Many people who were buying only for 1 month, 2 months, so they get stuck at a higher level, thinking that ye stock to bhagega, because in last two years, these stocks has given you almost 300, 400, 500% return. So in order to earn fast, वो कहते हैं ना, they try 5 times, means 2 3 times they are succeeding, and the third time they are stuck. And that is what has happened with most of the investors. So at every higher level, selling pressure is coming. So be careful on this part. What I told you, defense, PSU, renewables, railways. Be careful, guys. I know many of, honestly, when I am asking everyone a question, put it in the comment box. 90% I'm getting question about all these sectors only. You can put it now also, don't worry. But yes, I'm going to reply a question, but 90% are this question only, that क्या करे, RVNL का क्या करे, BEL का क्या करे, BDL का क्या करे, SJVN का क्या करे. And guys, the thing is, you have to wait. It's not going to like कल के कल सब stocks भागने वाले. It will take some time, and every level there may be a selling pressure. It has given you a great return, so nothing wrong in that to wait for few months. Okay, and if you want कि नहीं नहीं मुझे तो भागना है, तो फिर then you have to take your own decision, get out and all that. But stocks, I'm not saying these stocks are wrong. Fundamentally these stocks are good, but the problem is the valuation gone up too much. Okay, and that is why I refrain from saying no, that you should go and buy these stocks. Which stock is doing well currently? You can say there is a rally in metal stocks. So metal में भी अच्छा खासे demand आ रही है. The reason is simple, because China is coming up. Now here you have to be very careful here. The China stimulus package, again they are going to announce. They already announced, but we don't know the value of that package. Maybe announced within a 1 week. उसके वजह से metal stocks are going there. But somewhere you have to take a decision, maybe after 10 15% upside, 20%, you have to take a decision whether you should get out from that stock or not, because these are all cycles, guys. At one level, again metal cycle will be at a very high level. Metal, how they are performing, they go up when the economy is, when the mainly when the China is doing well. कोई भी खराब न्यूज़ में वो suddenly it will go down by almost 50%. So be careful on that part, because otherwise you'll be struggling a lot, and you may not get your price also on metal. So like Tata Steel or Nalco or Hindalco or whatever you are buying, I'm not saying they are not a good stock. They are good stock, but they are cyclical in nature, Vedanta and all that. So be little careful. My suggestion will be, in future if it goes up a lot, now you have to take a decision of getting out. And this is one of the reason of when we give stock recommendations, so is normally we don't give metal stock, because mine is always a long term perspective, and my research team who are considered of charter accountants, we always focus on लॉन्ग टर्म. एंड मेटल में वही होता है, साइकिल के नेचर की वजह से नहीं देते हम लोग. ओके, सम रिस्पाइट इज देयर ऑन द बैंकिंग स्टॉक, लाइक एक्सिस बैंक हैज गॉन अप विद अ डिसेंट रिटर्न. Hopefully ICICI, SBI and all that will, HDFC will come up with a better result. But the main trigger will happen in you can say that banks, when the interest rate cut will happen. The problem is that RBI is not willing to cut. Just today I was reading somewhere, RBI governor told that it will be too premature to cut the interest rate now. The reason is inflation figure came at 5.5 level. Again, that still Iran-Israel crisis is still going on, and even though oil is stabilized around 70, 74 something, but still RBI is saying it will be too premature. But honestly speaking, the way FMCG result is coming, the way many of the auto companies results are coming, it shows that there is a break in the economy. And I don't think that 7.2 percentage what we are saying always, our GDP will continue at this level. It is bound to come down. And if it is coming down 0.6, 0.56, whether it will push RBI to increase the interest rate, reduce the interest rate faster, because we are one of the country across the world, still we have not cut any. If you talk about western countries like Europe, no, USA, they already cut long back. Again, China to कब से cut करा है. Yeah, Japan is in a reverse mode, they are increasing the interest rate. But we are still standing that okay, we are not going to cut, but India position is much better compared to other economy are struggling a lot in their you can say that no controlling their inflation and all that, and the mainly their demand is very less, no, that GDP is 1 or 2%. In if you talk about RBI has that type of privilege, where they can wait and then take an informed decision. So RBI may, so now the problem is the last inflation rate whatever came, actually that pushed the no interest rate cut much backwards. Okay, क्योंकि क्या हुआ कि इन्फ्लेशन ज्यादा आया, so RBI is saying okay we will wait. Now if they are not doing in December, will they do in February? That will the case, ma'am. It will go directly to February, but ऐसा नहीं है, in between also if they want to cut they may cut the interest rate, but overall I think interest rate cut will be one of the trigger for banks and NBFC. They have not done at all, they have not at all moved also over the time, and I think these are the banks, which may do well over means decent return. You cannot expect a great return because now the CASA ratio is falling because the current account, saving account, that no, the money is flowing towards the market much more. Very few people means the percentage is quite less who are putting as a deposit or current account, and it normally moves towards their sorry stock market and all that. So that is what is actually impacting. But yes, bank NBFC is one thing. So similarly, chemical is slowly and gradually coming up overall, and chemical is showing a good prospects. Again China is coming, so that is going to help. But yes, it is facing, see there are lot many sector which are facing, and you can say competition in their relative area is the China, sorry, is the chemical sector. Also in pharmaceutical also, guys, slowly and gradually you can say that no demand is coming back. So all these sectors are slowly and gradually doing, but the only thing is the FMCG result is not coming good because of the inflation point of view. Hopefully when the inflation and all that will be in a control much better way, I think that will also perform. But overall all these sectors you have to keep in mind, automobiles is not having a good run. Automobile demand is quite less, and the reason is simple that sorry guys, I have a throat problem. The festival season is not going on well, and the festival season if it is not going well, it will impact their earnings and all that. And you can see the Bajaj Auto numbers, even other automobiles companies numbers is also not so great. So all these point you have to keep in mind when you are going and buying the stock. Yes, it somehow it is actually rebounded from the recent low, but still we have to wait and watch how it is going to perform in next few quarters. But guidance slowly and gradually everyone is bringing it up. So yes, IT is also one of the sector you can look at it. So guys, let us keep it up to this level only. So hope you got an idea, hope you like this video, guys. If you like this video, sorry for my throat problem, but then do like and share this video to everyone, and do subscribe to our channel. And if you want to see our stock recommendation services, check it below, guys. We give stock recommendation which is doing very well for our clients. Okay, chale, so thank you very much, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.